Leonard?
What have we here? A poor little flower caught alone in the dark. Let me guess. Maybe you are camping in the dark? No. Maybe you're looking to befriend a crow? No. Maybe you are moonbathing? Or you are heading to that mansion? Yes. Of course. You're coming back to him. Oh, my gracious brother, the valiant lover, the vampire of valor. The traitor.
My business is with Magnus, not with you.
Of course, milady. Worry not. I'm not here to do business with you. I am here with a different purpose. And it rhymes with vengeance! Too quick, too fast. Ending you right here at this moment would be so boring. How about we go for a little more fun, yes? Say, do you want to play a game? Besides, you're standing there, so helpless. And me, I'm standing here all powerful with all the time in the world to do what I want with you.
Stop with your games, Leonard. Tell me, what did you do to my Jake?
Blah, blah, blah. Love here, love there. Romance here, romance there. Love is in the air. Romance everywhere. These pathetic feelings are what sent us to our doom. Oh, if only Magnus could hear what you had just said. All his efforts to protect you, all his sacrifices and losses, and still at the very end, my Jake.
I don't care what you're blabbering about. Stop laughing and answer me.
A lion does not answer to a deer, my dear. traitor in shining armor. Aggressive yet impressive. Admirable yet predictable. Heroic and yet pathetic. Tell me, Magnus, how much lower can you get?
Enough with the pleasantries, Leonard. If you want to vent your anger, let us settle this alone. You and I.
Oh, sheath your fangs, brother. I once fought you for a greater cause. The survival of our species is paramount above all else. Our bond is sacred. Fighting you over one silly girl is sacrilege. It mattered once when she had a purpose, but now that she's but a mere human, fighting you is rather trifling. Now I wonder if luck has always been by your side, little flower. It will run out eventually, and once it does, I'll be there to finish what I've started. Enjoy the rest of this wondrous night. Love is in the air, romance everywhere.
Magnus, I'm so relieved you came.
My lady, are you all right?
I almost died because of that ugly vampire again. How dare he make threats after what he did to Jake? I don't know what voodoo vampire powers he put on Jake.
My lady, take a deep breath.
I'm sorry. I was just so nervous and scared.
It's completely understandable, but staying here any longer would be unsafe. Let us go to my mansion first.
The midnight wind blew, and I tucked my coat closer to my body. It has been several minutes of walking in complete silence, but unlike before, I don't feel scared anymore. Maybe because Magnus is right behind me, and it reminded me of the days he was still my bodyguard. I feel very safe.
We are here.
Magnus's deep voice broke the silence. I didn't realize we were in front of his mansion. We walked the rest of the distance until we reached the front door.
I apologize. My mansion is still in disarray.
It felt like my heart was in my throat as I stepped inside. Magnus's lobby is a complete wreck. It was clearly the aftermath of the fight between Magnus and Leonard months ago. Oh my gosh, I knew from memory that the fight was intense, but now seeing the damage gives me goosebumps. This lobby used to be so beautiful.
I did not have the chance to restore it to what it used to be. I wandered off after I was exiled.
I stopped walking, and I couldn't help but stare at him in guilt. I'm sorry, Magnus.
There is no need for any apology, my lady. Come, let us proceed to the sitting room. Please, watch your step.
Magnus gestured the way, and I followed him with my eyes on the floor.
May I ask you the reason why you are here? It must be urgent for you to come here at this late hour.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry for gate crashing. It's just, there's something wrong with Jake.
What about Jake?
I think Leonard did something to Jake back then. We were at an amusement park when he collapsed, and the doctor said his internal organs are aging rapidly.
Aging rapidly?
Yes, I've seen the results, and his internal organs were exactly like someone who's middle-aged. He's only 23 years old. Looking back, There have been changes in Jake's health since the day he recovered from his injuries. Now, he's back in the hospital with weird findings. Something supernatural is happening. Magnus, please, I need your help. You're the only one who could give me answers.
I'm sorry to hear about Jake's condition. It is indeed odd. However, I can assure you that it is not Leonard's doing.
But vampires have a lot of supernatural powers, right? How can you be so sure that he didn't do it?
Leonard and I are equal. We share the exact same powers. My abilities are also his, as his are to mine. And such a thing is something that cannot be done by any vampires. Such acts are not in our nature. Based on your description, it is a work of sorcery.
Sorcery?
I believe Jake has been cursed.
Cursed?
I am certain it is sorcery, but what kind? That is the question. I can help you identify what kind of magic hit him, but you must bring me to Jake.
Do you really need to go see him? Jake wouldn't be doing a happy dance seeing you. He doesn't even know I'm here.
I know, but I need even a slight physical contact with Jake. Just a light tap on his wrist is enough for me to see something that will help.
Okay, we'll go see him, but we need to be there right after he takes his medicines. He'll be asleep by then. I'll just send a message to his parents to tell them I'll take over watch. Okay, sent. Hey, this is my favorite tea. You still remembered exactly how I like it.
My
Well,
lady,
how are you?
Please,
You
go
first.
ahead.
My car ran out of gas. Do you think we can get gasoline somewhere?
Don't worry, we'll use my car. I will arrange for someone to take care of yours. May I have your keys, my lady?
Oh, that would be awesome. Here are my keys.
Although my mansion isn't prepared for a guest, please make yourself comfortable and rest as I make preparations. We leave in a few hours.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, the soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric, right? You make me feel alive. I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow. As the leaves change color, I dive season of love. Beneath an endless night, the world spins around. You're there, ease my mind. Like stars that never die, you and I will shine during the darkest time. As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. Maybe this is the season of love.
Okay, first, I'll go and check on Jake. I'll give you a signal once I make sure he's sleeping. Then, do your vampire checkup thingy as quick as possible. Then, we're out of there. Our plan is to be as quick as possible. Got it?
Got it.
Jake? The medicine makes Jake super sleepy. He'll wake up in a few hours, but we still need to be quick, just in case. Magnus, are you okay? What just happened?
Jake. His life is in grave danger.
What? How? What did you see?
It is much more serious than I had anticipated. This is the work of something else, a force understood by only a select few, and I'm not among them. I must return to the Coven.
But aren't you in exile because of me? Going back there would be like waltzing into a fire. I don't want you getting hurt because of me again.
I've known them since I was a child. I might still have a couple of friends left.
Maybe there's another way.
There is no other way. Jake's life is in danger. We should not waste any more time arguing about this. Believe me when I say I'll be all right.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Fine, go if you must. But on one condition, you have to update me regularly. Let me know whatever is happening, all the details. Understood?
Loud and clear, madam.
I'm dead serious, Magnus. You have to be careful.
Of course, Jake's life is at stake. I'll do my best to look for a solution. I need to go.
Thank you, Magnus. I owe you again, big time. Let me walk you out.
Oh, thank God you're finally up. Your snoring has been torturing my ears for the past 2 hours.
Jake, am I seeing what I'm seeing? You're knitting?
Yep. Mom left this stuff here, so I thought I'd make you a scarf. You know, a token of my gratitude for being the prettiest and most caring girlfriend ever.
Wow, thanks for the grand gesture, Grandpa. But at the rate you're going, it'll be summer before that thing is ready. He burst out laughing. Then he leaned closer and kissed me on the forehead, which instantly warmed my heart. I feel so much relief seeing him look energetic and just being his normal self.
I missed you. What time did you get here, by the way?
I got here this morning while you were asleep. How are you feeling? Honest answers only, please. He puffed his chest out.
Stronger than a lion who just drank a protein shake diet. I could probably bench press this bed. Watch me.
To my surprise, he suddenly jumped off the bed and tried to lift it. The sight of his IV line almost bursting out of his skin gave me a mini heart attack. Don't even think about it, mister. Go back to bed right now.
Relax, I'm just messing with you because you look cuter when you're mad. So, did anyone bother to visit me while I was in dreamland this morning?
What made you think that someone would visit you with that rotten personality of yours?
I was actually expecting superstar Sasha to come and serenade me, or some supernatural creature to check up on me for the most random reasons.
My heart went to my throat. That silly brain of yours is the reason why you don't have many friends. Jake didn't answer and just smiled as he placed the knitting stuff by his side. Then he looked out the window.
I can't believe I'm stuck in here while the most beautiful beach sunset is just beyond my reach. What a bummer.
But you're still sick.
The doctor said that I'm allowed to do minor walks. Come on, babe. I'm dying of boredom here.
Okay, let's go see the sunset then.
Best girlfriend ever.
Maybe he didn't mean anything by what he just said, right?
There's nothing more relaxing than spending a lazy day at the beach. I miss this. You have a V right here. You need to stop frowning and worrying, or else it will turn into a W.
Let them turn into a whole freaking alphabet. I don't care. I just need you to be okay.
I am fine. Anyway, I had an interesting dream this morning.
How interesting.
Very interesting. You remember the vampire who got us both into trouble last time? What was his name? Magnet? Matthew? Magnus. He visited me and held my hand and told me that he likes me. Weird, right? But when I was sleeping, he suddenly snatched you away from me and married you while I was rotting here in the hospital. But what really broke my heart is the fact that you were actually doing something behind my back.
So he was indeed pretending to be asleep this morning. I took a deep breath and started fidgeting my fingers nervously. That's a weird dream.
Tell me about it.
Okay, fine. You got me. I'll tell you. How much did you hear?
Why did you have to connect with that vampire again?
Jake, we need any help we can get. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but I need to do something.
I thought you would never associate yourself with those dangerous creatures again. I did everything to save you, and now you're going back into trouble. You're a stubborn little munchkin, aren't you?
Because we need his help. Thankfully, he's willing to lend a hand.
I'm gonna be fine, Marion. I'm being treated in a freaking VIP hospital. We can do our own investigation if there really is something wrong with my body. We don't need anyone else.
I know that deep down, you also believe that what's happening to you isn't normal. I mean, organs aging rapidly? What kind of a condition is that? And your health might get worse before you can even start investigating.
My condition isn't even diagnosed clearly. You went ahead chasing that vampire when nothing is certain yet. What if something happened to you because of your recklessness? Stop being stubborn.
You did the same thing for me months ago. You saved my life by risking yours. Why can't I do the same thing for you? We both know that something is not right with you, and it had been for months after that day. You chose to ignore it, but every time I saw you get more tired with each passing day, every clumsy fall you tried to cover up, it breaks my heart. I try to let myself believe nothing is wrong, that you're okay, but you're not. I've been in contact with the doctors, and they confirmed this morning that your condition seemed to be progressing faster than they thought. You are rotting from the inside. And I'm scared, Jake. I'm scared it'll be too late. I don't want to regret not doing anything. Be angry with me if that's what you want, but we need Magnus's help right now. There are too many things in this world we don't know yet, and it hit you. Whatever it is, it's eating your life away. Do you think I will watch you wither away just like that? My eyes are filled with so many tears that I can't properly see Jake's expression. But then he sighs and gently pulls me into his arms. Emotions overwhelm me again, and I hugged him tight as I cried harder. All the anxiety and sadness, seeing him suffer, the guilt for the troubles I brought upon Jake and Magnus poured out in the form of huge sobs and tears. Jake just held me close, comforting me as I cried.
Hush now, my heart aches seeing you cry. I get it. I'm sorry for raising my voice. I get where you're coming from, but I won't be able to take it if something happens to you. I'd rather rot from the inside and die than see you in danger again. You do know that I'm just worried about your safety, right?
My sobs subsided, but I still couldn't talk, so I just nodded my head.
You're not letting this go, right? Investigating my condition with Magnus and possibly doing reckless things again?
I nodded my head again.
Oh man, my stubborn girlfriend.
We'll do our best to find solutions.
I know you will, but I have a condition. You need to bring the best guards you have, and someone that isn't as devastatingly handsome as your previous bodyguard.
Fine. I'll take Valdi and Vroni with me. Happy?
Valdi and Vroni? Deal.
Look at you go. You're so mean.
You know what? I love feeling the ocean breeze on my face. Just looking at the sunset by the beach is the best. And it's even better now that you're here by my side.
I couldn't help but blush at his words. Ever since you got hospitalized, you have become such a sappy baby.
Is it a bad thing?
No, it's actually cute. I watched as he stared off into the distance, the sun reflecting in his green eyes, mixing into a beautiful shade of red. I couldn't help but admire him. He was ruggedly handsome, and I really loved his carefree, devil-may-care attitude. Being with him was like escaping from the constant scrutiny that came with having a politician for a father. With him, I could just be myself. He suddenly turned to look at me.
If you want a kiss, just say so.
I gasped and blushed like a tomato. What? I do not. Jake grinned. His eyes still had that beautiful reflection of the orange sun.
Well, I do.
The one to make things right, and I fall for you again. Been through it all, you're the one who understands.
Hey everyone. I wanted to take a moment to speak directly to you, from my heart to yours. From the very beginning, we've been on this incredible journey together. You've laughed with us, cried with us, and held your breath through every twist and turn. And your support has been the heartbeat of our story, inspiring us to push boundaries and create something truly special. Our goal has always been to bring you the best possible story, to craft a world where characters like Magnus and Jake come to life in ways that resonate with you. We've poured our hearts into every episode, striving to make each one better than the last. But as our story grows, so do the challenges we face. Producing this series has become more demanding and expensive than ever before. Every scene, every moment you see, requires immense effort and resources from our dedicated team of around 50 talented people who give their all to make this show something we're proud to share with you. We want to continue growing, to take our story to new heights. But right now, we're feeling limited. YouTube has been our home and has allowed us to connect with you, but it's also holding our growth back. Because we're focusing so much on making this series the best it can be, we're creating fewer of our other videos, the ones that usually help keep our channel thriving. This shift has caused our YouTube revenue to go down. You see, on YouTube, revenue often depends on the quantity of content and how frequently it's posted. By dedicating so much time and resources to this series, we haven't been able to produce as many videos as we used to. Fewer videos means fewer views, and unfortunately, less support coming in to help us keep creating. That's why we need your help. This is urgent. If you want to help this series survive and continue to grow, we need your voices now. With millions of amazing fans like you, imagine the impact we can make together. Please, take a moment today to go on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, wherever you connect, and tag @Netflix and use the hashtag #BringMSA to Netflix. Let them know that you want to see Magnus, Jake, and our entire story on Netflix. Share with them why this show means so much to you. Talk about your favorite moments, the characters who inspire you, or how a story has touched your heart. Your support can make a real difference. By moving to a platform like Netflix, we can overcome the limitations we're facing on YouTube. We could bring you longer episodes, higher production quality, and the epic storytelling we've always dreamed of delivering. Together, we can ensure that our journey doesn't just continue, but reaches new heights. We have so many exciting plans in store, epic adventures, deeper stories, and moments that will stay with you long after the screen fades to black. But without your help, we might not be able to bring those stories to life. Thank you for being more than just viewers. You are a vital part of our story. We've come this far together, and with your support, we can keep creating the episodes you love and share our epic tale with the world. Let's make this happen together.